Hey everybody, welcome. I am Eilers-Heffner. I'm here with my bestie, Rachelle Osborne. We're both Sapphire ambassadors here in Rock Your Purpose. And that means we're super passionate about sharing health, happiness, and changing the financial trajectory of our families' lives and also anyone that wants to join us in this journey. So today, we specifically want to talk to you about convention, which is coming up here June 24th, and 24th or 25th, June 25th and 26th, and we are so excited. So here, I wanted to tell you that at my very first convention, I was blown away. I was so impressed with how much Plexus put into this event. I was loving the decorations. They had so many places set up for people to take pictures. They just went all out with having a DJ and an MC and just, oh my gosh, like so blown away. I was super impressed with the professionalism, with how much we heard from our corporate leaders, from our president and CEO. And I just was so excited. And I sat there with my husband and I'm like, I'm going to be on that stage. And he's like, I know. And I'm like, no, I'm going to be on that stage. And he's like, I know. I'm like, you are not hearing me. He was just like, okay, I'm like, I'm going to be on that stage. You're like, okay, I get it. And then 2 years later I was, and it was amazing. And the whole experience blew me away. And what I want to tell you too is that I don't want to be on that stage alone. And I wasn't. I was with Lauren, I was with Rachelle, I was with other people from Pink Power, and I wasn't alone. But what we want is we want you guys to be at convention with us, and we want you to be on the stage with us. So I know this year is super weird with options. We have options, and I'm, for one, super excited about joining Pink Power down in South Carolina. I'm very grateful that we have a virtual option to attend as well, and I'm excited that we can meld those things together and be the best of both worlds. So make sure that you are registered. You are now at a $49 registration fee, which is no big deal. It's a tax write-off. It's fabulous. And you're going to have content not only Friday night and Saturday, but also for 2 weeks after. They'll be releasing content hearing from all of our speakers. So it is not just oh my goodness, I'm signing up for something. It truly is content and very pertinent to living life, to working with other people, to working in the workforce, to being married, to having children. These are tools and resources that you're going to use in your life every day, even if you haven't decided to work this business yet. So definitely keep that in mind, that it truly is an investment in your personal growth and your mindset and your dreaming big, and it will pay off. The other thing is that I just love that we can hear from our leaders. I just retired myself from my corporate physical therapy job. I've worked in healthcare for 18 years. And yes, we hear little snippets from our leaders in that corporation, but it is nothing like hearing from our Plexus leaders. They truly, truly, truly want what's best for us. They take time to talk to us, walking around in breaks, and they're there greeting people, taking pictures before the fancy dinners, during the fancy dinners, during specific times they're in the hallways. They're just available, and they make themselves available so that we can be seen with them. And it's wonderful. And I've so appreciated that, especially because I have worked in the workforce for so long. And to see that sharp difference has been just so amazing and has spoken to my heart. And what they always say is, if you're blessed, be a blessing. And they have truly walked that out with all that they give back to the community, to Plexus, to local, to their company, like not taking a salary for an entire year, to give bonuses to employees. Like, that speaks so huge and so amazing to me. So I hope that you find the same. And Rachelle has something she wants to share too, and we're going to wrap this up quick so you guys can get back to your busy lives.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So much good information that Elizabeth just shared. And yes, you guys, convention, I cannot tell you how important it is. All of our events are so important, but convention is like the biggest event of the year, and you definitely want to be there. So yes, like Elizabeth mentioned, it has been very weird last year and this year with virtual options and whatnot, but we have another option besides just virtual. Yes, get registered for your virtual. That's the $49 that Elizabeth mentioned. But get registered and get involved in our Pink Power. That's our big team with right underneath Fallon, our diamond upline. And it is going to be in South Carolina. I am so excited, you guys. We're going to have a special Pink Power training that's going to be like, we're going to have like 7 hours before the actual live Plexus corporate training starts. So we are going to have with Pink Power, we have the jewels, we have all rented out a big room, we've rented a sound guy, and we have going to have a big screen. This stuff is going to be up on the screen just like we normally would have at a regular Plexus convention. So we're thinking outside the box and making it work this year a little differently, but it's going to be so amazing. We're going to have team recognition. There's going to be exclusive team training just for us with Pink Power. Buy your jewels, your diamonds. I'm so excited about that. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be DJs and dancing. There's going to be drinks and dessert, live music. It is going to be so much fun, you guys. So it starts on June 25th at 1 p.m. Eastern, and it ends on, that's a Friday, and it ends on Saturday, June 26th at 11 p.m. So get yourselves down there, whatever you have to do, get in the car, drive down, get on a plane if you're comfortable with that, and get to this event if you guys can get this to work. Like, just make the commitment, make the sacrifice to do it. You will not regret it. It is worth every penny. It is worth every effort. It is worth making the frozen meals and putting them in for Friday night. It's worth ordering a pizza for your family for Friday night. It's worth it to get there, okay? So I want to share with you just a really quick story about my first convention that I went to in 2016. So as I just said, Fallon Reeve is her new name. She is our diamond upline. She is my cousin. And I saw her being a stay-at-home mom, having all these children, and I saw her being a diamond. I saw the other people on our team, my sideline sisters, Tiffany Wilson going Sapphire. I saw Brittany and Cody going Emerald the month before we all went to convention. And so I had belief that this business opportunity was amazing, right? I had all that. I could see it with my eyes. But when I went to convention that first year in 2016, it was a whole new level. It was amazing. Like Elizabeth mentioned, the CEO, the president, they're all up there. They're talking on the stage, yes, but then they're talking to us in the hallway. They're taking pictures with us. What? Like, it was amazing. I was so excited to see these people that I had been watching their videos on. I was literally, okay, I'm blue, so maybe not everybody's blue like me, but I was literally like, oh my gosh, can I take a picture with you? I'm just like over here taking selfies with people, and they were probably like, who is this person? But I absolutely loved being able to meet all of these people in person. There's just nothing like being in person with people, right? And so anyways, the biggest thing that stood out to me that convention was, I remember the diamonds being up on the stage. First of all, we were in a big Coliseum in Vegas. And so there's all these people that are sitting around in the whatever nosebleed section, right? And then on the floor, there was the special floor area. That was only for the diamonds, the jewels. So the emerald, sapphires, and diamonds. And so I remember texting Fallon like, hey, where are you at? Because I thought we could sit together and everything. She's like, I'm down here on the floor. I'm like, oh my gosh, she has a special seat. That's cool. You know, and so then all the diamonds got on the stage and they had one lady speak, Jessica Heffley. And she's amazing. She shared about how she shopped at Payless. She shared about how she shopped on the clearance rack and the dress that she was wearing was from the clearance rack and she bought for $3. And I was like, oh, these are normal people like me. Like, I could be on that stage. Why not me? At that time, I was a senior gold, and I was just loving helping my people. I really had no big, huge goals and dreams of, hey, I'm going to be a diamond. Like, I just was loving helping my people. That's just part of my story. But when I saw that she was saying how she shopped at Payless and shopped on the clearance rack, I was like, oh my gosh, I can totally do that. So much like Elizabeth said, that at that point, I was sitting way up in the nosebleed, and I was like, I'm going to be on that stage. I'm going to be on that stage. So it was just definitely so inspiring to be there. And that was just one of the stories that we heard. So definitely, you guys, you've got to get there. It is definitely not going to be the same this year. We're not going to necessarily get to see our president and CEO in person like we normally would if we were going to Vegas. But you are going to get to see the jewels of pink power, all of these videos that you watch us on Monday night team calls. There's, oh my word, how many are there, Elizabeth? Like 22 or something like that now? There's a lot of us now. So it's really exciting, and you guys just need to get there. Get your teams to come with you, carpool together, get a room and share it together. You can share a bed, you can get a cot, like just do whatever you have to do to get there. I know Fallon, her first year that she went, she didn't have any money. She was a gold ambassador, and she literally had no money to even buy extra food. She ate hot dogs and like peanut butter that she put in her suitcase. So she just did whatever she could to make it happen to where she could get there. And she too caught major vision when she was there. So anyways, I think Elizabeth has one more thing to share.
Yes, I was going to share the Fallon story too. She brought like a loaf of her homemade bread, a bottle of mustard, her hot dogs. They had to have been organic. I haven't heard that story, but I can't imagine that they weren't. And then like her peanut butter. And that's what she did. And she made it happen. So the other thing is the first year in 2016, that's when I was barely a silver. And I heard, convention. I was like, well, what's this convention thing? And I was like, well, maybe I should go. And I was nervous, and I'm like, that's time off work. And I don't know. And oh gosh, well, where would I stay? And I panicked a little, and I didn't make it happen. And it was one of my biggest regrets, because once I was there, and once I saw when I saw what was happening, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have been there. I would have loved this. This would have been amazing. And I just would have loved being there and seeing it all happen in person. And there was no virtual option then. It was either you're there or you missed out. And I missed out, and it was really sad. And so the next year I was like, oh yeah, I totally should have been here, but I'm here now. And it was great. And I just I love these events. I think that these events they help us get through that like daily IPA, right? They help us get through to that next goal and that next level, because we're hearing people that have gone through this before us, and we're learning from them, and we're hearing that, they're all normal people too. So anyway, I just loved that I had that opportunity, and I am so grateful that we have this opportunity to still gather this year, and I'm super pumped about all of that. So we hope that you can make it happen too.
Absolutely. Make it happen, you guys. We're going to be there. We're so excited. It is going to be amazing, and it is going to be well worth your time and energy to do it. So,
yes.
all right, you guys.
All right, you guys, have a good day.
Bye.